Today I'm here with Chris, our creative director of Autopsy Simulator, and we are going to play the demo with you. How are you doing, Chris?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing absolutely great. Thank you so much.
Are you ready to tackle the demo of Autopsy Simulator?
I think I am. I definitely am, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for the jump scares.
Will there be jump scares? We'll find out.
I'm not sure what to expect, but you know, I gotta be ready for everything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's what the game's all about.
All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's play.
So, speaking of the demo, if you guys would like to play the demo yourself, you absolutely can. It's available right now during the Steam Next Fest throughout the week. So, if you would like to jump in yourself and perform an autopsy on your own, you can do it right now.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna need your help. I am pretty sure we're gonna need your help.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's go.
Let's jump in.
No, do not call me anymore. It's none of my business.
It's none of my business. All right, Doc.
How am I supposed to record a lecture for the students?
So, the guy that just told someone over the phone that it's not their business is Jack. He's the main character of Autopsy Simulator. He's a pathomorphologist, which is pretty unusual for a video game character, main character. But yeah, here we are. Jack's a pathomorphologist with almost 10 years of experience, so he's not a newbie by any means. And the main story of the game revolves around him dealing with his tough job as a pathomorphologist and his beloved wife's Alice death, which happened a year prior to the game's events. So yeah, that's the premise of the game.
Okay, so now we have to go to the bathroom. Let's go.
Sure. To grab the pills.
It's right here.
Oh yeah, also, if you ever get lost in the demo, just be sure to check the top left screen, top left corner of the screen for tips. You can find your tasks over there, which will help you getting through the demo, which is not hard by any means, just saying.
Okay.
And the pills help Jack deal with his problems. It's not mentally, let's say, 100% stable. He's got his problems.
All right. Now we can go get the camera.
Okay, so now we have to go to the storage.
We could take a look. Yeah, sure.
But I wanted to look at that because I think it looks awesome. All those pictures, yeah.
A couple of props.
Oh yeah.
Also down the corridor, which Paula might show us. Yeah, that's the main room we're going to be taking. We're going to be playing in.
What's in there? I wanna.
Just a quick peek.
Yep. Let's just go get the camera. Let's just go.
Sure.
So here's the bathroom. I guess we can't enter here. It says webpage, do not enter. Okay. So here's the storage.
Yeah, these are all rooms. The rooms that are not accessible right now are going to be accessible in the main game.
Are they?
This is just for the demo, yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay, let's go.
I hope I won't forget to press the record button this time. Let's move on straight to our deceased.
It is happening.
So, speaking a bit more about Autopsy Simulator as a game, genre-wise, it's a pretty unusual mix of horror game, a story-driven true crime game, and a simulator. So yeah, that's not a mix you see often in video games, but this is something we came up with, and this little boiling pot of different genres and ideas is what we want to show you today.
Okay. Oh, okay. I guess that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Let's go. Okay.
November 21st, 1991. Time,
Look at the deceased file.
8:43 p.m.
Yeah. So now
Recording
what
for medical
Paul is
students
going to
from
do
the
is look at
University of
the
Missouri.
file of the man
The
that's
autopsy
lying
is
on
conducted
the
by
autopsy
Jack
table.
Hanman.
This
Ladies and
is
gentlemen,
all
it
part
is always worth
of
having a look at the
what
files
a
before
real
conducting the
life
autopsy.
autopsy looks
That
like.
is where we can find all kinds of
We
clues to what could have potentially
for
happened to the
Autopsy
deceased.
Simulator we went
Well,
for
who do
realism.
we have here
So
today?
everything you're seeing in the game that relates to autopsies is what could happen on a real life autopsy table. We've been working throughout the development process with a real life pathomorphologist who helps us determine whether the cases, our cases, and the examinations themselves look real enough
Well,
and feel real enough.
let's find out who we're dealing with today.
Sure.
Let's see.
Found on the outskirts of a parking lot near a gas station, where he often begged and insistently offered to clean the windows of cars that were leaving the station. The body was found in a dry field drain. A frequent cause of traumatic deaths among the elderly is the various types of accidents, including traffic accidents or falling down the stairs. The body was spotted by a station worker during the morning shift. At first, he thought that someone had thrown rain boots and a coat in a nearby ditch.
Okay.
It took him a moment to recognize a human body laying on its back. Signs of libation could be found around the dead body. Empty bottles, traces of an inept attempt to start a fire, and a scattered makeshift blanket.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
there is a little story behind that picture. Right.
Oh, right. That's an Easter egg, right? Because this is a picture you yourself took, right?
Exactly. This is a picture that
That's
I
right.
took myself when I was in the United States.
Yeah, and this is not really edited, right? This is actually how it
No,
looked when you took the picture.
it's not. It's not. This is exactly how it was. It was super foggy that day. It was really foggy that day. You could barely see anything.
It's
And
perfectly.
the town was empty too. So it was you just had that vibe, and I think it matches this perfectly. I never really thought that I would ever use this picture. I just took it because it was really foggy and I thought it looked really nice. But it was just in my phone. I never thought I would actually just find a use for it.
Yeah, but it's like a glove.
It does. It does. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy it's here, you know? I'm happy I could help.
Thanks
Okay.
for it.
The deceased is locally known
So
as
next one. So this
Okay.
is
homeless and
Jack looking
unemployed for
at
at
the
least a
files
couple
and
years.
gathering
He had
basic
gotten into
info
fights and had been
on
bullied
the
by the
deceased.
problematic youth in
What
town.
he
was that type
learned
of a man who
from
never
the
kept back alcohol,
from
which caused him to be
the
homeless.
deceased's file
As a young man
could
working
help
in a
him
suburban coal mine most of his life,
determine
he already
determine
abused
the
alcohol.
actual cause of
As
death
the time
of
went by,
Toby,
he'd fall into addiction more.
because this
That's
is the
interesting.
name of our
Although alcohol
deceased,
poisoning is the sole
Toby
cause of
Chambers.
death among the elderly people is relatively
Name is
rare.
old
Different levels of
Toby.
alcohol poisoning
Yep.
happen among 1 in 4 deaths of
What we
elderly
can
people, which may
gather
suggest that
from
alcohol abuse
these
is a
files
significant
is,
issue in this age
first,
group. What is important
he
to
was
note,
a
even though alcohol
drunk, an
poisoning
alcoholic.
does not cause
Second,
death,
he was homeless.
it
So
does
that
increase the risk of
these are
accidents and
the
their
first two
following
tips
injuries.
that might or might not, who knows, lead Jack or lead the player you to
The body
figuring
was
out
found
what
at 7
happened
o'clock by Sheriff Matthew
to old
Thompson.
Toby.
White male, 76 kilograms, 5'8", age unknown. The deceased
Okay.
is a local homeless man
Well,
named Toby Chambers. His son runs a hardware store.
that is a very
His wife
important
ran away
part.
years ago. Local police have talked to residents, so we know more
For
about
anybody
the
who
deceased.
does this
For example,
job.
that he loved drinking, and by no means was abstinent.
Just because
Such clues can direct us to things that are
I'm not
worth
sure how to
keeping in
say
mind
it,
during
but
the autopsy.
you get the whole idea of, like, you know, what was happening or what could have happened.
circumstances.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah.
You find out more about life and everything. So those are you can just
Found on the outskirts of a parking lot near a gas
you
station.
can
where he often
find
begged
some
and
very important information here
Yep.
that you
Damn
may really
gloves.
find useful later.
Yeah, you might say it's crucial to know this stuff, because this, when
Now we can get to work. We're going to
put
need
into
the
perspective
camera.
of the
Should be
body
here somewhere.
itself, can lead you to finding out the actual cause of death. Or on the other hand, if an actual pathomorphologist wouldn't have the entire picture, that could lead to them getting the case wrong, which is not good, right?
Must have left it in one of
Right.
the drawers.
Okay,
This
so
is
now
a
we're looking for
real-
the camera. Drawers. Well, they said drawers. Okay. That's a miss. By the way, I do like that picture. I like it. It does have that creepy vibe to it, but I
It
like
does,
it.
doesn't it? Yeah, yeah. It might also have
Oh.
something to do with the game's story. There's
Okay.
lots of stuff in the demo that you might pick up and notes or other info scattered about that might hint at what the story will be about.
Let's follow the
When you
procedure.
play the game
For
later
further
on
documentation,
this year,
we
you
must follow
might,
the top-down
if
rule.
you play, after
Luckily, we
you've
don't
played
have
the
to take
demo,
pictures of the
you
cars
might
this time.
recall some
We're
of the
only
stuff that you
focusing on
found in the
body.
demo that
Let's keep
was
in mind it's all about the
relevant
legibility,
to
not the perfect
the
frame.
main
Before
storyline
we
of the
start
game.
searching for traces of the deceased
That's also
body,
what we
we
will
have to take a main picture that goes in the files.
transfer to the main game itself. There's going to be lots and lots of stuff lying about, scattered about the game's environments that you can pick up and learn from.
Now we move on
And
to the next
those
step.
bits and pieces
Trace
of info
search.
might lead you to finding
We're
out
going to
more
need better,
about the
Sylvia.
story
We're going to
than
need
you would
better.
have if you
That's perfect.
didn't find those infos and notes and stuff.
So basically, we have to pay attention to everything, every little thing
Yeah,
that we see, and we can
but you don't have
interact
to.
with.
If you prefer to just like speed run the story, it's also possible. You can do that, and you'll be just fine. You won't miss a lot. You
People
will,
affected by homelessness often
on
die
the
from
other hand,
accidents,
have
alcohol
less
abuse,
info
or
to
they
go
freeze to
on
death.
to go with
Unfortunately,
as you
both
progress the story.
suicide and homicide are also quite common.
Okay. So now we're taking the we're finding spots that need to be photographed.
Yeah, that's basically those are basically POIs on the deceased body that will tell us. That might
Don't
tell
have
us
to
what
stand
happened
close
to
be able
them.
to smell a strong odor of alcohol and other
So you've
There's nothing
you've
left to
taken
say.
one
Old
top-down
Toby
view
didn't smell
photo
himself.
of the entire body, and now Paula's looking at the deceased and finding those. When the shadow turns white, you know that this is the spot that you have to photograph. So that's a UI. That's the UI telling you, yeah, this is the spot. Now left click. So this is
Well,
the last spot.
I must say his head looks very
That's you're beaten up, right?
yes, it looks like it can tell us a lot.
Yeah.
While taking
Do you think it might
some
be
entries that could
because
be
of that?
potentially lethal caught my attention.
I mean,
The
Let's
actual
take a
cause of
closer
that?
look
based
into
on the
magnifying
fact that
glass.
he had a drinking problem, you could think that maybe he was drunk and he fell and hit his head, maybe,
That's quite
based on what
possible.
it looks like. But, you know, I'm ready to find out because the answer, as you said earlier, may not be that obvious.
Exactly.
Who knows? We need to get to work to find out, actually.
Yeah, being a pathomorphologist is almost like being a detective. There will be red herrings on the deceased body, inside the deceased body, which we'll be able to see in a minute. So yeah, you've got to piece it all together the best you can and hope to find the answer, the right answer.
Right. Okay, so now we are going to take a closer look at the
An old wound that hadn't
the
healed
POIs
properly. It must have been some kind of burn or other
that we
injury.
took photos of
Nevertheless,
earlier.
It has nothing to do with the potential cause of death.
Well,
So right now, going on.
this scar doesn't look like it could be related to his death, so I guess we can move on. Now we have 3 left.
Yeah,
By the
exactly.
look of
Jack
his
will
feet, I assume Toby must have worn
tell
uncomfortable
the player
and dinky
straightforward
shoes for quite a while.
if he thinks
However,
that
such
a
wounds have nothing to
particular
do with his death.
part of the body does not seem like
There are frostbite marks all over the deceased's
it contributed
body.
to
Although they are most
the death
visible on
of
the tips of his fingers, they can be recognized by the very specific color of the skin.
Okay.
However, the hands tell us
Alright,
much
one
more.
more.
The hands tell us much more. That is very mysterious. That is very mysterious.
Yeah, what could they tell us? Maybe we'll find out.
I want to
Maybe.
know. I want to know. Okay, and let's
That's
check.
something interesting. While making photographic documentation, ecchymosis can be seen on the deceased man's head. The appearance indicates the intravital nature of the wound. We'll come back later to see if everything is all right with the brain.
Okay.
What do we have here?
Okay.
Right now, this is
So now
Jack gathering all the evidence that he found and putting it into his clipboard, which is a handy tool for both Jack and the player to look at the potential causes of death, other stuff
It must have been
that
some kind of
might help
burn
them.
or other injury. Nevertheless, it has nothing to do with the potential cause of death.
Well, so now we found out that the scar really doesn't have anything to do with his death, so now we're down to 4.
By the look of his feet, I assume Toby must have worn uncomfortable and dinky shoes for quite a while. However, such wounds have nothing to do with his death.
Okay,
It
so...
could be freezing to death. The condition of
Okay.
the head tells us it could have been a fatal accident.
Okay, so that's actually what I just thought, that it could have been a fatal fall.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Good call.
Yeah. The
We'll
odor
see,
can be
we'll
the
see.
result of
I'm really-
alcohol
I'm-
intoxication. At this
So
point,
now we're
it's
down
all
to
I can
3.
do based
Jack
on my
eliminated
analysis
2
on
of
the body
those,
deceased.
those
The
5,
inside
and
should
now
tell
we're
me
down
much
to
more.
3. So
Let's move back to
we
the
will
body.
right now focus on
Now let's check the level of muscle
those
tension.
3
This will allow us to establish
for the later
time of
stages
death.
of the
Let's raise the
autopsy.
deceased's hand.
Yeah, the
Okay.
interlegal test right now to determine how long has the body been cold for, dead for. This is also
And
a
there we
thing
go.
that
The
pathomorphologists
stronger the
Got it.
rigor mortis
do
gets,
with
the greater
almost
the
everybody.
resistance from the muscles will be. As you can see,
Oh,
true
and to
false
elaborate
was.
on the bodies,
The rigor mortis
you
has
can
already
expect
subsided.
7
We can
different
then
bodies
assume
in
that the time of
the full
death
game.
stated in the files is correct.
All different, all unique, all
Let's
original.
grab a scalpel.
Not to spoil too much, I can say that there will, for example, be a body that has been
You can
burned
boldly cut with the
almost to the
scalpel.
crisp,
It won't hurt no more.
Ooh.
We
and
always
many
start
more
from the neck
interesting
and move down
bodies
towards
and
the symphysis
stories
pubis.
that
The
they
incision
tell,
should be deep.
which will be interwoven into the main storyline of the game.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Okay, so now to the fun part. We
Yep.
have a scalpel in our hand.
Exactly. We're done with the external examination, now on to the internal examination.
Exactly. I'm ready. Let's go.
Do it.
Okay.
Next, we
And
separate
here?
the skin and prepare to remove the ribs.
Okay.
The
Nicely cut.
adipose tissue
That
has
looks
an intense
awesome.
yellow hue.
Amazing.
As you probably already guessed, we're going to need the scissors.
Okay.
So as you can see, we're going for realism, and now for the crunchy part.
After removing both cartilage and bone tissues,
That was very
we're actually
realistic.
interested
Let
in
me
two
tell you.
things that you can see at the very first glance.
Okay.
But not
Lack of
scary, right?
coordinated
Not
gesture
not
means
yet.
that, although
No,
the
it
deceased
wasn't
was cold,
scary, it was just-
hypothermia wasn't the cause of death.
Weird
Interesting
and
to
very
experience.
realistic. Yes. Okay,
Gotcha.
take the magnifier from the tool wheel. All right, let's do
You have
it.
to look at those organs.
Okay, so that's
See what's going
trachea,
on.
lungs, the heart, and the
And the
stomach.
stomach.
We can eliminate freezing as the cause of death.
Okay, so I guess, okay, that's fine.
Moving on to the lungs
Take out the lungs and
themselves.
okay, let's go. Oh, well, from the first look at his lungs, I can tell they are not healthy at all.
That's right. That's right. Yes,
The
a
deceased
couple of black
smoked like a
spots, right?
chimney. Let's take a
Right.
closer look. We see widespread black and tarry deposits.
Okay,
Well-
yeah, Jack
Cigarettes.
notices
Despite the
that
tragic
too.
condition of the
Tells
lungs,
us
Yeah.
that
they are not the cause
also
of
be
death.
smoked like a chimney.
Yep,
So that's
Jack
not
just
good.
confirmed it.
Now we need to go grab the syringe.
But was that the cause of death? Not sure yet.
At this
Time
point,
to
we need to test the level
do
of blood
another
alcohol
test.
concentration of the deceased.
Okay, so now we have to take the samples.
Now,
Alright.
inside the bladder and
No,
draw about 10
blood
milliliters of
test.
fluid. We move on to collecting blood from the heart. 5 milliliters from the left ventricle should do it. We also collect the fluid from the deceased to determine the level of alcohol concentration in the victim's
It's actually
humor.
very interesting how many samples we have to take in order to confirm that someone drank alcohol before, right before their death.
Yeah, it is, doesn't it?
and
You
it's
wouldn't normally assume you have to
Keep in mind that you have to set the
take a
right
sample
time
from
and speed on both knobs
the
to operate the
body's
centrifuge.
and
Our
the eye,
samples may
right?
break into pieces
right.
due to
It's
the
just
centrifugal
completely from
force if we set
different
up the
parts
wrong
of the body.
coordinates. I
It's
myself
it's
am
very
terrible with numbers
interesting.
because I suffer from dyscalculia, which
You
is why
could
I
definitely
always
learn
keep
a
the
lot
appropriate
from it.
coordinates at hand.
You
Yeah,
could definitely
we're
learn a
trying to
lot.
go for the educational, so to say, values also in the game. So if you play the game, you can be absolutely sure that the realism is basically on the spot. Okay, so
Okay,
40
so
minutes,
let's
75%. We're not going to sit here for 40 minutes, obviously, but this would take that much time if it were the real world.
that is 75, I think. Yes. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh,
Oops. Oh,
uh,
that's not right.
Damn it. If something goes to shit, it's all the
okay.
way.
I'm getting
It's probably the blown
scared.
fuses again.
I do not like dark
I must
places,
have been
okay? I
flushing it
really
somewhere.
don't like dark places. It looks really cool though. With the flashlight. I mean,
You're feeling a bit anxious, aren't you?
yeah, I mean, knowing that you're in the room, in a dark room with a body, and you have to walk
Not,
down that dark hallway yourself.
not the best place to be at, right? But
Right.
that's basically what we're trying to go for in the game. There are going to be some scare jumps, but we're trying to focus more on getting the player anxious and nervous and keeping them on the edge of their seat at all times. Basically, that's
Okay.
what we are aiming for.
Let's go. Oh.
What's that?
Okay. Oh my
Okay,
God.
that was a
Please,
scare jump.
please, please, please. That was a good one. 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 Yep.
Nice.
I can admit. Okay, so here's his office. Oh, let me pick up the flashlight. I need
That's a
that.
good idea. You don't want to go through
I
that
do not
building
want
without a
to.
flashlight.
Nope, nope, no, 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 no. What if there's another cat or something?
Or worse.
Oh, please don't. No, please. Don't even tell me.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
definitely the fuses.
right here.
Yeah.
It's definitely the fuses.
Right
Okay.
goes first, left next.
Right goes first, left
Voila.
next. Oh,
Nice. Got the
that's
right back.
way better. That is way better. Okay.
That's a really right.
Where's that
Okay.
unbearable noise coming from?
Well, thank God the exit light was still on. Oh, what is that? What happened? Hello? Hello? Anyone there? I feel like I should check, but I better not. Let's just go back. Let's just go back and
got
focus
you.
on the job. Let's go.
Cool.
Okay,
Radio.
that was
It's gotta
weird.
go.
All right, where were we?
Let's go back to the
The
mixer.
blood alcohol concentration.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
everything is telling us that the BAC, blood alcohol concentration,
blood
is
sample.
high. Hence the smell we're getting from the deceased. Still, to be 100% sure, I have to send the samples to the lab. Unfortunately, I don't have the equipment to conduct a detailed analysis here.
Okay, so it is confirmed that he did drink alcohol before his death. Okay. All right.
But is it the cause of death?
We shall find out. Oh, hey, are those are the pictures that we took
Yeah, those are your
in the
pictures. Yeah.
beginning. Yes.
Yep.
That's cool. That's really nice. I really like it. I like it. Okay. So now we should go back to
The autopsy itself.
to the autopsy. But I really think we may need your help here. So you guys should definitely jump in and help us find the cause of death. Help us get through it. I am already a little scared, so I'll
Yeah,
definitely need
Paula's done.
someone's help.
Paula.
I'll definitely need someone's help. So go ahead, jump in, and let us know. Help us find the cause of death, and that's all we need.
Yeah,
Right?
as previously mentioned, you can play the demo throughout the week during the Steam Next Fest, which is going on right now. After you've played the demo, please let us know what you thought, whether on the Steam discussion board or our Discord, which Paula is a great manager of.
Thank you.
She'll be glad, I guess, to answer all your questions and help you with the game if needed.
Yes, guys, please let us know what you think. Let us know about your experience. I am waiting for you in our Discord server. So please, I'll be very happy to answer all of your questions if you have any, of course. And I hope to see you there. All right. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
And
you.
we will see you in the dissecting room. All right. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much,
Thank you.
Chris.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Paula.
guys. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.